PDF, also known as portable document format, is a widely used document type for personal, work, and study purposes to be able to access PDF documents. Generally, PDF documents are free to open and view, but when it comes to more complicated tasks like annotating, editing, or signing, then it can get a little bit tricky. Adobe says if you want to do all that and many more, then you would have to part ways with $20 per month. But what if I told you you could do all that and much more for as little as $3.30 per month? The solution is UPDF, the sponsor for this video. So UPDF is available on macOS from the Mac App Store. You can see here it's available for Mac with Apple chip or the M1 or M2 chip, and you can see here it's available on the Intel chip, and when you click on the download link, it's available for download right from the App Store, so you don't have to download from any other third-party sites. You can see it right here from the Mac App Store, and you get to see the data it collects. It's also available on these different platforms: Windows, on iOS from the Apple App Store, and on Android from the Google Play Store. One thing I do like about UPDF is that one license works on all your devices irregardless of the operating systems that they are running on. Let us look at the key features of UPDF. Now, when you first open up the UPDF application, you can see how it looks once it's downloaded, and we'll upsize this window. And when you open it up, you can see here you see your recents, your stead, and your cloud stored documents. Now, when you go and open a certain document, it allows you to be able to view this document, and you can see depending on how zoomed in or zoomed out you are. I like that you have this purple bar that shows you your view or zoomed out section. So the more you zoom out, you can see the more wider this gets, and when you zoom in further, you can see how this changes to give you or show you how much of the page you are able to see. You also have the option to print documents by going into the file section and then print, and you can set different parameters that work for you when you're about to print your document. Let's talk about editing documents, since that is one of the main strongholds of UPDF. So on your PDF document, if you open up any recent document, you can see it allows you to be able to edit text, to edit image, and it allows you to be able to add additional text and options, and you can see on the image section and the link section that you have to be able to edit. Now, if we go to the text section here and go to any text that's existing on this PDF that we have here, you can see that we can manipulate the text, we can change wording, and we can change it to however we want. We can change the font, we can change the color, and in our PDF document, once we reach at a section that has an image and we click on it, it automatically knows that this is an image, and you can see we have the option to extract the image, to crop the image. We can also rotate the image, or if we want, we can replace the image. And for example, if I was to just do a direct replacement, you can see if I was to go to the recents here and do a replacement, you see how it automatically replaces that image. Now, this is something that's easy to do, and if you want to add links to certain sites or to certain pages, you can click on the link section and then you paste the link page or the web URL, and this way the link will be highly visible. On the same document, if I go on page tools, you can see here I have the option to edit watermarks. So if I had a certain type of watermark that I wanted to add, like a custom watermark, I can make it here and add it. And if I also wanted to add like a background, be it like a background color to this page, I can go here and say add background, and you can see here I can choose the opacity of the background. I can also choose the color size or the color type, and you can see here if I want this to apply on all my pages, I can edit this, and you can see that the background will be applied depending on the changes that I make. Now, you also have the option to add headers and footers under this section as well. Annotating PDF is another possibility with UPDF, and if you go to the comment section on the left hand side here, you can see you have the possibility to highlight, you have strike through, underline, and adding text and many more. So for example, if I wanted to highlight, I just have to choose my highlight color. I'll choose blue, for example, and then all I have to do is highlight the text that I want to, and then just like that, you can see the text is highlighted. If I wanted to change this to maybe a strike through, I just have to choose the strike through color that I want, and then, for example, if I wanted to strike through this by just swiping over it, that way it's strike through and you can see it there. And if I wanted to underline something, all I have to do is select the color and then underline it like that, and you can see how this looks clean and is very easy to use. Sometimes you might get information in the form of an image or in the form of a scanned document that you would want to be able to manipulate, and with UPDF it has OCR technology, which stands for optical character recognition. Now this is the technology that converts anything that's containing text into machine readable data that we can manipulate. So for example, I'll show you here. If we open up a new tab on our UPDF and go to this physics homework, you can see that this was a scanned document. So if I was to go to the edit section here, you can see I can't really do much with it. So if I wanted to change this into an editable document, I have this recognize text using OCR or optical character recognition, and if I click there, you can see it gives me the searchable PDF or the image only PDF. For this purpose, we'll search searchable PDF and then we'll perform OCR. Now you choose the location where you want to save this. I'll save this into the downloads and then I'll save it there, and you can see the progress goes. It's pretty quick. Right now it's already on 93%, 98, and once it's done, you can see OCR is complete. Now, since before this document was unable to be edited, it could be likened to an image or a scanned document. So if I go into my download section, you can see I have the physics homework, and you can see that OCR has been performed on this document. So if I open it with UPDF, you'll be able to see that I have the ability to be able to manipulate this. Now you see how now I am able to go to the edit section here, and then if I click you may use, I can change it and add text according to what I like. So this is good. So you can see the text I add is there, and now that this scanned document has been edited to an OCR, you can see I can be able to manipulate most of the data that is here, and that is one of the strongholds of UPDF. Security and encryption with UPDF is of priority. So if you go to this right hand side of a document that you want to be able to encrypt or protect, you can see here you have protect using with password, and you can see you can request the document open where it requires a password to open the document, or you can restrict editing and printing of the document by adding restrictions. If it has a security on a document that you would like to work on, then you can request security removal, or if you wanted to change out and go into more advanced security setting, this is something that you can do under the descriptive and the advanced as well as the security section of UPDF, and allow or disallow certain privileges of your document. After a long day's work and you want to share your documents, this is a pretty easy thing that you can do with UPDF by sharing to multiple emails or by generating a link that you can send out. And you can see this here by going into the share file with others option, and if you click there, you notice that you can copy this link and you can send it to others using different means that you might have, and you can add an email separated by a comma and add multiple recipients for your PDF document that you have worked on. You can also export your PDF documents or convert them into the following document file types. Sometimes you need to organize and shuffle your pages or put them in an order that works for you. So with UPDF, you can do that. And if you go to the organize page section here, you can see it shows you your whole document and the pages by numbers. So for example, if I wanted this graph to be my page number 1, I can edit this and then put it there. And you can see the graph is now the first page. If I didn't like this page, or if I don't like this page, I can always click on this and rotate it clockwise or counterclockwise. I can insert a blank page, or I can extract it or replace it or even delete it and just manipulate this order in order for it to work for me. You can fill in documents using UPDF, but also if you want to upload or be able to save your documents on a cloud that is restricting the size of document that you can upload, with UPDF you can reduce the document size. So if you go here where it says save as other, you notice here there's the option that says reduce file size. Now if you click there, it will show you your actual original file size. You can see the one I'm dealing with is 4.3 megabytes, and you can see if I select the low option, it will calculate, and you can see the loading here. It will tell me that this will go to as low as 3.2 megabytes, and if I choose the high compression here, you'll be able to see the size is a bit bigger. So I'm actually in essence upscaling this, or if I choose the maximum, let's say I want to be able to contain as much information in my PDF, you can see the size that it increases to. So this is something that's good if you want to maintain a lot of details, or if you want to compress your PDF documents so that they are able to be uploaded to other sites. And you can always do multiple compressions one after another. If you have multiple PDF documents and you want to combine them into one, UPDF allows you to do that. So if you go to the home page of UPDF here, you see here in the top corner we have batch combined, and if you click there, you can add multiple PDF documents that you might have. So if I have downloaded PDF documents that I want to combine as one, I can select them all, and then it will be able to combine them. You can see here I've selected 4 items, and you see the document size, and if I say open, you see that UPDF adds them here. And then if I want to reorder or arrange the order, or for example if I want to remove files, I can do that. And then once I'm happy with my documents, I can always combine them, and then it will ask me where I want to save them. And you can see the documents that I've combined here have been saved, and you can see here with UPDF I have saved all these that were different PDF document types, but now they've been combined into one document. UPDF also has cloud storage, meaning that if you want to save storage on your internal devices and be able to upload your documents to a cloud, you can do that, and changes that you make on one of your devices are also going to be saved on your other device, regardless of whether they are running the same or different operating system. With UPDF you have a lot more, such as presentation mode, you have page split mode, you also have the ability to add sticky notes and mentions, and a few more other features that you can do. So I will leave a link in the description of this video that will give you up to 54% off on UPDF Pro, and when you use the link below, you get a free JoySoft password removal by using the link in the description below. So that's about it for me, guys. If you like this video, leave a like and stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.